Most people are taught to believe that effort is always rewarded, that if you work harder, push longer, and sacrifice more, the results will eventually show up, but that belief is exactly what keeps so many people stuck. They grind, they hustle, they exhaust themselves, and when nothing changes, they assume the problem is them. They think they are not disciplined enough, not committed enough, not strong enough. But the truth is more uncomfortable than that. Effort on its own does not guarantee progress. Effort without direction is just motion, and motion without direction leads nowhere. You can wake up early every day, work late every night, say no to comfort, and still be running in circles if your effort is pointed in the wrong direction. This is why so many people burn out despite trying so hard. They mistake activity for growth. They confuse exhaustion with progress. They believe that suffering alone is proof they are on the right path. But growth does not reward suffering. It rewards alignment. Think about how often you see someone working endlessly at something that is not compounding, not improving, not building leverage, yet they keep going because they believe stopping would mean failure. Or think about the person who keeps repeating the same habits, the same routines, the same strategies, even when the results are flat, because they are afraid to admit that effort alone is not enough. Real progress requires reflection. It requires the courage to stop and ask whether the work you are doing is actually moving you closer to the life you want, or simply keeping you busy. This is where most people refuse to look. They would rather grind harder than think deeper. But life does not reward linear effort. The relationship between effort and results is not a straight line. It is uneven, delayed, and often invisible for long stretches of time. Sometimes the biggest breakthroughs come not from doing more, but from doing less and choosing better. From adjusting direction instead of increasing force. From learning instead of repeating. Aligned effort feels different. It is quieter. It is more focused. It does not rely on constant motivation or external validation. It builds momentum beneath the surface before anything shows on the outside. And this is where patience becomes the real discipline. Not the patience to wait passively, but the patience to continue refining your approach without abandoning the path entirely. When effort and alignment finally meet, progress accelerates without feeling forced. You stop pushing against resistance and start moving with intention. The work no longer drains you in the same way because it is no longer blind. This is the shift most people never make. They confuse grinding with growth and persistence with wisdom. But those who change their lives understand one thing clearly. It is not about working harder than everyone else. It is about seeing more clearly than everyone else. So stop grinding blindly. Step back. Evaluate. Adjust. And then move forward with purpose instead of panic.